Schlesinger reports this showdown's not over.
Halfway between New Orleans and Baton Rouge, in Convent, Louisiana, fields of sugarcane are ringed by chemical plants. The issue is, are they nourishing the area or eating it away?
We got plant there, we got plant there, we got plant there, all over. We're surrounded by plants.
A large group of people here, mostly poor, mostly black, has been complaining about the plants for years, wondering about the smells, worried about the air.
It'd make you nauseated, get the goat scratching, eyes running water sometimes.
When a Japanese chemical company announced plans to build a new plant on almost 4,000 acres here, Gloria Braxton and hundreds of her neighbors went out and retained the highest-powered attorneys they could afford to stop it.
It's kind of an ego boost to us because it's kind of like we're their last hope.
Actually, they're not quite lawyers. Richard Esnicios, Aurelia Merchant, and Jennifer Lewis are law students. They work at a Tulane University legal clinic, giving free help to clients too poor to pay. Richard, Aurelia, and Jennifer took on big-time industry and its big-time lawyers.
They have the power and the money, they have advertising firms, and they have consultants and things like that.
What do you guys have?
Just us.
They may be young and green, but they were good enough to turn the corporate lawyers gray. They successfully challenged key permits for the plant, at least delaying, possibly derailing the $700 million project. In the process, they made enemies of business leaders and the governor, who called them vigilantes and outlaws, among other things.
They're the big guys that have got the courts figured out. They can stop development. So I'm the one that feels
They're the big guys?
I feel they've got the stroke. They're winning. They're going to run this industry off. They're the bullies.
They're law students.
We're supposed to zealously advocate for our clients, and that's what we're trying to do, and that's what we do.
So why do you suppose the governor of the state of Louisiana is calling you vigilantes? What else? Bandits.
To me, it was the first indication that we must really be doing our job right.
How important is the law clinic at Tulane?
I love them because they're helping us. I love them.
The governor has tried to enlist Tulane alumni to help him rein in the clinic, and he's threatened the university's tax exemptions if they don't. After the governor and industry leaders objected to the law clinic's work here, the Louisiana Supreme Court issued some unprecedented restrictions, which could prevent clinics from ever taking a case like this again. Both sides agree on one thing: tying the hands of the lawyers will make life a lot easier for the chemical industry.
Why is it that the governor don't want the lawyer to help us? He's rich, and he don't care about the poor people.
But Governor Foster believes the law clinic is working on behalf of people here who don't deserve the free help.
My suspicion is that a whole bunch of the people that are involved in this litigation are not indigent.
They're not poor?
No, I don't think so.
Hell, if we wasn't poor, we wouldn't be here. Don't you think if I could pack up like some of these people doing and get away from here, mister, I'd be gone.
The law clinic is still in business, still representing people here.
If students weren't representing these people in Convent, no one would.
Now the students have a new case to argue, their own. They're fighting the tough new restrictions on their activities, learning in the classroom and the courtroom what happens when you take on big business in a place like Convent. For Eye on America, I'm Richard Schlesinger in Convent, Louisiana.
And that's part of our world tonight. Dan Rather reporting for the CBS Evening News. See you tomorrow. Good night.